Good morning, it's Clay Trader at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video. Market is open. It is 9:33, so just opened. Right now looking to try to trade soda. Already traded once, but that was actually in pre-market. So just kind of watching a little closely here, seeing what it wants to do with this channel. Wouldn't mind seeing it break to the downside, so I'm pretty biased to the short side right now. So let's see if it can get down there or not. And I will keep you posted. Well, let's see. I'd like to try to catch the short on the break if I can. But now it looks like it's bouncing back up. So I'll keep you updated on this one or if I find something else. All right, picked up some shares here at 2209 on the short side. So let's see what happens with 500 shares. I am bearishly biased on this one, so I think it can come down some more. But if it wants to bounce, I don't have a problem shorting some more just because, like I said, I think it's going to at least roll down. So let's see if I can get those out at 2201. So there we got those. Oh, how did it go on that one? So I'd like to try to go again at 2220 if it wants to bounce up some more a little bit on me. Wouldn't mind shorting right there and then going for another quick move. So we'll see what happens. I will keep you posted, but again, 2209. Thinking about maybe trying to short on the 90 break there. Okay, so now I am short at 2191. So let's see if this break of 90 can happen. Hanging right down here at the low, so see if the 90s can fall. You can see there's a big little buyer in there. Now they're getting hit pretty good. Well, not much follow through. I was definitely hoping for more follow through on that. That is for sure. So I may just be looking to take a loss or try to, I'm not willing yet because I mean, remember, it is still overall bearishly biased. So let's see if it can pull back a little bit more. It did get the break that I wanted, but as you saw, it just didn't get, there was no follow through. So, you know, just not a fan of that at all. Not much follow through to the upside though either, so you know that's the one thing that I have going in my favor is, and as I say that, now it gets up there. So I'm going to try for some up there at 2240. Got those, so my average now is 2215. So let's see what happens here. I don't mind building a position. Like I said, I am biased towards the bearish side. So see if it can roll back over here. All right, it's starting to drag on a little bit. And I'd like to catch some other trades after this one. So I will pause it and I will keep you posted. All right, got out and I'm up, or I'm now up 205 on it. Shorted some more. Can't remember the last time I left it off, but there's a rollover coming. And now hindsight, judging myself, should have held on a little bit longer. But I was actually starting to plan on taking a loss. I had my stop loss set above these highs here, just because, you know, if this move, it had put in a higher low, so if it was going to go higher, then I was just going to, you know, bow out of the trade. But it ended up rolling over, and hindsight, a cruel, cruel thing. So my philosophy, everything was right. You know, I had the right thesis, and it did roll back over. But just watching level 2s, it looked like the 22 area was holding up strong. Even more so, you would expect to hold up strong since it's a round number, but even looked, so I just got out at 2204 right there of my 1,000 shares. My average was 2216, so still, like I said, a nice little score, but got it wrong. But to be honest, was happy to take that, because I was, you know, I was already mentally braced myself for taking a loss if the price had moved up above those highs there. So it turned out nicely when, you know, when you're mentally ready and mentally have accepted, yeah, I'm probably going to lose some money on this one, and then all of a sudden it does kind of turn back in your way. You know, still a good feeling, but nonetheless, you know, could have been a little bit better of a trade. But I'm going to still keep watching. If it wants to keep on rolling over, maybe I'll go short again down here. We shall see. Going to try to go short at 22.15, see if I can get some here, and then see if it wants to roll back over a little bit. We'll see what happens with it. You know, actually, I'm going to move on. This one, it's just not as much volume as I'd like. It's very choppy, so I know there's got to be some better things out there. So never mind. I need to find something else that I feel a little bit more comfortable with. So maybe might come back to this one if it starts to trade a little more fluid again, but let's see what else is out there. Going for some shares here short at 53.70 on MBLY. This is very overextended here on the 5-minute. Well, it went up there and hit 53.70, but I didn't get any shares hit or filled. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you updated. Going for some GoPro here at 95.01. Big spread, so if I could get, and you know, it's clearly a nice strong little chart here. So if I could pick some up here on the bid as it pulls back, I could try to turn around and sell them real quick. So I'd like to catch the entry, but this one is just, you know, very up and down. So I'll do my best to try to capture the entry, but definitely no promises on one that's this jumpy and fast. Okay, pulling back again. Pulling back some more. All right, that's probably just going to be I either get filled and I start recording, but I'm just wasting time right now trying to catch it. So I'll let you know. Okay, going for some shares here at 80. Nearing the breakout of 96, but I don't want to try to buy up there at 96. But it's not giving me any fills at 95.80. This one's very tricky to play. And there's the break of 96. So I'm going to keep my order down there just in case it really wants to have a quick little pullback. We'll see what happens with it. I've watched this one enough to know that when it breaks over the whole numbers, it tends to pull back, so we'll see. Okay, got my shares at 95.80. Have an order in at 95.95. See if I can get those off. If not, going to accumulate a little bit more on this pullback here. You can see the overall trend is up. So let's see what happens here with it. I will keep you updated. Okay, getting somewhat close. If we can get back up into the, well, it was getting somewhat close. Never mind. And oops, well, wasn't quick enough. But did get out, got my 15 cents there. And so a quick little $45. Like I said, I liked it, pulled back within an overall uptrend. So, and I'm just going to wrap it up. That's 10 minutes. Caught a decent amount of trade. So a little over a half an hour into the day, up 250 exactly on the day. So I'm not going to complain about that start to the day. Still have, 6 hours left. So we'll see what happens. If you're interested in learning how to trade like this, meaning with candlestick charts, with level 2s and all this stuff, then check out claytrader.com. Go to the training section of the site. And then I also have a live trading group with a chat room. I send out a weekly newsletter with my scans and such. Sorry, I tried to go for another 95.60 there. Anyways, I'll keep that order up there, and if it gets filled, we'll go with it. But also have the newsletter, and best part, or the best deal that I offer, is the Clay Trader University. That's everything I have to offer bundled into one package, and therefore, bundled pricing. So I'd encourage you to look at Clay Trader University, and it really is a good deal. I am biased, though. I'll be the first to admit that. So if anything, read some of the testimonials. Those are all third-party, unbiased, unsolicited. So if you want a truly third-party perspective, just read some of the testimonials, and let me know if you have any other questions. Thank you for watching. Remember, trade without emotion.